Hi guys, it's Crystal. I just thought that I would give you a little tour of my wax room. If you knew me before I started making wax, this was just my office and the place I stored the wax that I bought from other vendors. Well, now this has become my office, my wax workshop, and also where I store wax from other vendors. So it's a multi-purpose room now. So I just thought I cleaned it up a little bit yesterday and thought it was a good time to give you a little tour and let you look around and see where I make all the wax at. So when you first walk in, over here is a treadmill that is not being used as a treadmill anymore. It is now being used as storage. It has some of my molds and things. These are some of the holiday molds. I'm going to be putting them away. And that kind of thing there. Over here is the shelf where I store the wax once it's made. Right now, they're all just about pretty much empty. The ones that are turned upside down are empty. The ones that aren't have a few things in them that I've been working on. So as you can see here, I've been making some lemon marshmallow for the January opening. I've been making some of the new cookies that I had talked about for the January opening. They come in 5-packs. Really super cute. So right there I've got cotton candy cookies and iced lemon cookies. And then over here I have the big cookies that I've been making. And I have iced lemon cookies and cotton candy cookies. Down here I've made a whole bunch of zucchini butter fudge cupcake. That's very dark. I know you can't see that. The other bins are empty because I haven't done anything with them yet. But this is where I store them at. And then I have some baskets on top up here that are extra that I store things in. This is also where we keep our movie collection. So it's still here. It's just sort of behind things. This right here is my actual wax table where I do all of my waxing. Back here I have just the different glitters. I have gloves. I have the little cups to put the scent oils in with. I have a cutter, thermometers, that kind of thing. This right here is all the different colorings, the different dyes. This is the actual pot that I use to melt the wax. It's a Presto pot. It's awesome. There's my little pouring pots. There's some of the cookie molds I worked on just recently. And here is the Sunny Tarts that I worked on the other day making the lemon marshmallow. And then these little baskets here are the oils that I'm currently using to make things. And I just put out, these are some samples that I've got that I'm going to try. And then these are the oils I'm going to be using next. And you'll notice that this one has a number on it, and I'll show you why. These right here are seasonal, so they don't have numbers on them. They're going to go away. I have a special spot to put them, so that's why they don't have a number yet. So here's another view from this side. This is where there's my chair, and then underneath the table I store more molds and all of my waxes and all that kind of thing. So this is just like a folding table that you get from your local hardware store. I have some more baskets up here, and then over here is just a little plastic white shelf that I keep extra paper towels, wax paper, my business cards, a little owl because I love owls. All of my polypropylene cello bags are here, and I have them labeled because, you know, I am clearly organized. I have them labeled by size. Then over here I have the zipper type bags, and they are also labeled on the top. Then down here I have my tissue paper and some bags. Over here I have boxes for packing, and on the bottom down there you can barely see I have my postcards and then my lollipop suckers in that box. I also keep a trash can in here because I absolutely need that because, you know, waxing is messy. And because I didn't want to get my office it's trying to focus. Because I didn't want to get my office carpet all waxy, I did have this area rug in another room. So I brought it in here and it works out perfectly. It covers the whole area where I pour wax. So it's not dangerous. It's not getting on my carpet. So that is awesome. I'm going to flip you around over here. That's the door. Here's one of my melting stations. This is a 20-watt warmer that's not on right now. It was from Walgreens. This is just a bunch of my wax, Rainbow Melts wax, leftovers that I melt because I do like to test the things too. Just different things, and this is a whole box full of stuff. This over here is where I keep things organized for when you place orders. I have folders in here that say, like, this one says completed orders. This one is like current orders and that kind of thing. Over here is where I keep printed labels and things and my ideas for the new scents. Here is my little scale that I weigh things on. Of course, the computer. And then over here I have another melter. This is my Santa Claus. And then I have some bags up here that I keep stuff in because I take wax and stuff to work and people buy it there. So I bring things back and forth with those. Printer section and just miscellaneous. This is where I keep all my labels at. This is a loaf that I made that I kept for myself. And that kind of thing. And then there's the windows outside. No snow. All the snow melted. Today it's been rainy. Over here I have these two little polka dot bins. The first one stores my bubble wrap because I go ahead and tear it off and get it ready for when you guys order. This right here is my old printer that is still sitting here and some things that I need to put away. And then up here is one of the most important parts of the whole process. These are the oils. So I took a lot of time and I went through and tried to organize these the best that I could. So as you see up here, these are coffee and chocolate. This is aromatherapy, clean, and perfume. And these are spicy scents. And they all have a number, and I'll show you once I get down into the cabinet here. They all have a number on them, and I use that number as an inventory system in my computer. So here, inside, are the rest of the oils, and I'll show you these right here. See how they have numbers on them? Well, I have a spreadsheet that it's bakery, and I can look on that spreadsheet and pick the scent that I want and go in this closet and pick out the number I want. And it's very easy to keep track of them that way. And I also keep track of it on the spreadsheet about how much is left in that bottle so I know when to reorder. So, really good. So these are mixer scents. These are like marshmallows, caramels, those kind of things. Vanilla Bean Noel, those kind of scents go in here. There you can see through there buttery caramel. Over here are all the candy scents like lollipops, cotton candy frosting, that kind of thing in there. Jam and rock candy. Down here is bakery, and those are numbered. These are just all the little samples that I have. I don't have them in any particular order. I just go through them as I need to and pick out what I want. Then over here I have more oils with the numbers on them under bakery. And then down here is still bakery. And more bakery. And then those are all numbered also. And then down here we get into fruity. I hope this is going to focus. Fruity. Fruity. And fruity. And they're all numbered. Can't really see that one very well. So this is where I keep all my oils at, and it really seems to be a really good way of doing it. I cannot stand a mess. I have to be organized at all times. It drives me crazy if I'm not. So